killing it. Yeah, I've been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been now they with this. Yeah, I've been killing it. Yeah, I've been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been now they with this. Yeah, I've been killing that. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been killing that, flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been killing that. Yeah, I've been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist, flicking that wrist. Let me tell you about the young man. Matter of fact, I'ma let Push tell that. Take it about the old man. Had to change her heart and then fell back. Old man lived a long life. Walk around with a long way like Jesus, that Colombiana. That's mere models like. Look at the flick of that wrist. I'm feeling like Leonardo. Let me paint the picture. I might need a bottle. On the road to success, I can fit a throttle. That Michelangelo, hundreds in the envelope. Type when I write. And that old man had to change her heart. Wish he knew it back from the start. Like looked around, seen his wife on the military all over the whole compound. Soon as he seen it, I swear it, I mean it, my man was gone quicker than Vominos. He in jail, everyone falling like dominoes. Yeah, I've been killing it. Yeah, I've been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been now they with this. Yeah, I've been killing it. Yeah, I've been hard in the paint, not a single assist. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been now they with this. Yeah, I've been killing that. Yeah, I've been flicking that wrist. Yeah, I've been killing that.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Hitting Donnell here, the tight end right side. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Brian Robinson able to drop him for a loss of 4.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Monk. New York set to take the field. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. They'll throw again from their own end zone. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Back to throw here. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be...
And New York set to take the field. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. Fresh set of downs here. They'll look to throw. Cruz has it over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. Now on first down. He'll drop to throw it. He's got his man Cruz. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. And a nice pitch and catch to pick up the reception against man coverage.
Both of them read how much yardage they needed, figured what they had to do, and were able to beat the man coverage for the completion.
And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. Inside the red zone here. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. A first-time Pro Bowler a year ago, Everson Griffin, in there to get him for a loss of 5. He'll drop to throw. It's brought in by Harris. That catch good for 5. It's third down. And the Vikings with an extra defender in the secondary on third.
Playing coverage here.
They'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Over the middle here to Donnell. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. So we played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Giants with the football here as we begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a second and short yardage to start things out. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Underneath for Jennings. Jennings lost the football, and the Vikings pick up the football. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at... Here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Here we go. 3-19.
Now a play fake here on first down. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Harris has it over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw now on first down. Oh, and it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's second down.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Steps away to his left. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll be third down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
He'll look to throw, and Harris has got it. Touchdown, Giants. Dwayne Harris, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants are in for 6. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter, out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Now out come the Giants. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Cruz has it over the middle. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. They'll look to throw now on first down. To Shepard, complete over the middle. It's a gain of 14 there. And it's first down, New York.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when the screen pass is taken away, you're taught to just throw the ball at the ground at the feet of the receiver so that you don't get it intercepted and just start over, but he ended up finding another receiver.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. More from Minneapolis after this. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Larry Ridley will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. They'll look to throw, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
Give him credit for batting it away, but unable to come up with the interception, and sometimes that joke does come true. Guys are on defense for a reason. Maybe their hands aren't quite as skillful as the guys on offense, but a lot of credit on that play for just knocking it away.
Over the middle here to Donnell. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. And now they're in the hurry-up. They go play action here on first down. And this is caught at the 8. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Goal line offense, something they've really been emphasizing in practice lately. Now they have a chance here to put all that hard work to use. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw to Vereen out in the flat. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And the 8th play on this drive coming up.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
On the move to his left, and he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. They'll set up a throw, and that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Miles White, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And quickly, they get to the line. Back to throw now on first down. Wide open receiver complete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Out on the right, this is Cruz. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. So we come upon halftime here with the visiting Giants out on top. As we send you now to Orlando and our Tiburon studios, where Larry Ridley's standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Vikings really played well last week, but that hasn't always been the case today. The Giants have done a good job upsetting their rhythm, and that shows on the scoreboard. All right, let's get straight to it. Here's some highlights from the first half. Giants take it at the 16. Griffin's going to take down the QB here. This will go as a loss of 5. Now after the fumble, Harris has got the catch in traffic, and it leads to a touchdown, which takes the lead to 3. Giants on 2nd and 7, cruise the catch over the middle, and it's going to end up going for a gain of 27. Same drive. Here he'll look into the end zone, and he capped off the long drive with a touchdown, pushing the lead to 10. So that'll do it from our...
They begin the drive with Jennings on the ground. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And they're going to speed things up here.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
So incomplete on 2nd down. Now they'll look to convert here on 3rd. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Finding time. Now he's going to throw it. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. It's the 2nd rounder, Mackenzie Alexander. And New York set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do. And it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
10 yards still left on 2nd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He completes it right side to White. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 to the 5-yard line.
Brandon, we did watch him play well on tape last week, and it was a lot of fun to watch. And he put together some nice numbers, some really nifty plays, and he's doing it again this week. And what I'm seeing is the rest of his team starting to rise in confidence as well.
Rubbing off a little bit?
I think so, and I think that they're buying into him. They believe in him as their leader, which means that they're going to play better, try to make some better plays for him. I think we've seen that throughout this contest.
Those numbers certainly back you up. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. is in. Touchdown, Giants. It's their quarterback. His third touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Giants add on to their lead.
Partner, that was simply an example of getting low, wasn't it?
It was indeed. And for the... The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, get into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. And the Vikings are going to beef up their secondary here. 6 DBs on third. He'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play.
Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
Then they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before and realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well.
else.
And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Rolling to his right. And this will be incomplete. Jennings was the one he was looking for, and it'll bring up third down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They'll look to throw here. Hitting Donnell here, the tight end right side. And New York set to take the field. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and give these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. And he is enjoying another fine performance just like a week ago. I mean, let's be honest, when he's playing like this, it creates a lot of matchup nightmares.
And it really does, because it creates a ton of headaches. You tried to design so many coverage for a guy like this, but truthfully, he should have an answer to anything that's thrown at him. If you throw a linebacker at him, he should have speed and agility on his side. If you throw a defensive back against him, he should have size on his side. So no matter what you throw at it.
And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up third. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They go play action here on first down. Out to his left. It's complete. The tight end, Donnell. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish, because strategy would tell you run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Miles White, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
They'll try and throw for it. That's caught at the 1. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
Green 39! Green 39!
Now a play fake here on first down. Time for a break. Looking left sideline, incomplete. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Over the middle here to Donnell. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
All right, here we go. Green 39!
Back to throw now on first down. This is Donnell with a grab. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Victor Cruz, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants add on to their lead.
Well, after another passing touchdown, I don't think it'd be an understatement to say that he's in the zone, and I believe he likes it.
And the Giants ready to come out now. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. He'll buy some time right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And a big turnover there. Well, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got the Knox in the house, right? And I go by the name of Wyclef. I bought the band. And we need all the ladies to report on the dance floor. And you what's your wish? Then I die for Tower in Paris. Shot is in the basement party. Yeah. Turn into the greatest party. Yeah. Never see my baby coming. Just once, and we went up. Yeah. And my love is tripping. Yeah. Now I feel my body drifting. Yeah. Baby girl, she got me lifted. Am I tripping? She's so. Excuse her while she kisses the sky. 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 Jaws dropping when she walking, kind of thing that happen often. More than just a little. I be shooting out the city, black the latest gears. When she wear, you see that sun in the air. Fashion week all year, throwing money in the air. Just happy with my lady, other girls they wanna hate her. It comes with the territory, ball players wanna date her. All we got is loyalty, I'm treating you like royalty. I'ma spoil you every day of the week. Shot is in the basement party, yeah. Turn into the greatest party, yeah. Never see my baby coming. Just once, then we went up, yeah. And my love was tripping. Now I feel my body drifting. Baby girl, she got me lifted. Am I tripping? She's so. Excuse her while she kisses the sky. 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 Hey baby, baby, hey baby. Hey baby, baby, hey baby. Take a breath, inhale, exhale, now breathe, baby. Hey baby, baby, hey baby. Hey baby, baby, hey baby. Yeah. Inhale, exhale, let's take a breath and breathe, baby. Excuse her while she kisses the sky. 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 Excuse her while she kisses the sky.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his first pass is incomplete. Jennings was the one he was looking for, and now it's second down.
Well, that's the type of pass play that you need to wait for routes to develop. You need a little time in the pocket, but that's hard to do when you got people in your face.
Here we go now. Blue landing. Blue landing.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. He gets this one to Dwayne Harris. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And some room to maneuver. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's complete. The tight end, Donnell. And he's brought down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Here we go.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. A gain of 32 that time.
Not the tallest receiver on the field, but he just shouted to admit that the little guy can't go downfield and make a big-time catch on a deep pass because sometimes they'll just out-scrap you for the football.
Now back to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Call it a gain of 3, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Larry Donnell, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Quarterbacks like throwing the slant route, but they have to be careful about ball placement. They have to put it in a spot that makes sure the receiver has his body in front of the defender.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Cruz has it over the middle. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Quick pass play there on the slant, Charles. Works out well for the offense.
The offense loves it. The defender hates it. Hard to get through the body of the receiver to get to the football trying to cover a slant.
Back to throw here. Flush to his right. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on 3rd. Back to throw again. Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. Give him 3 on the play. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. They'll set up to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. And now out come the Giants. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. Out on the right, this is Cruz. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Larry Ridley is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Over the middle here to Donnell. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Larry Donnell with his 2nd touchdown. And New York set to take the field. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down. So they just got the football on an interception. They almost gave it right back the same way.
And, you know, when you look over to the bench after that type of a play, number one is pure relief. Didn't give it up. But it's not the coach you're worried about yelling at you. It's those guys on defense who just intercepted the pass who want to break over there. Hey, take care of the football, man.
Defense.
Thought he may have gotten away with one there, but the ref caught him, and it's holding. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he comes back with one complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal. And now they're in the hurry-up. He'll drop to throw. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Buying time to his left. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding. Defense. A penalty is declined.
There we go, D. That's the way to hit.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
New York set to take the field. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. He'll look to throw, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it.
And they insert their dime package, 6 DBs here on 3rd and 6.
Expecting pass all the way. And incomplete here on 3rd down. And New York set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on off.
Looking for Cruz, and it's under Sam Shields. And they take possession of the... And New York set to take the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some...
Pops free. The collision. The ball loose and brings up second down. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Dancing, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Julius Peppers in there to get him for a loss of 5. And quickly, they get to the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Hitting Donnell here, the tight end right side. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking for someone to throw to. Drops it off in the flat to Jennings. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal. And they're going to speed things up here. Now a play fake. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the big man, get the oxygen tank ready. He's at the 50. The 30. Past the 20. 10. 5. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. And New York set to take the field. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Flushed out right. And some space here. And he'll go out of bounds across the 35-yard line. Give him 11 on the gain there. And that'll be good for a Giants first.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Cruz has it over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Let's go! 3-19! 3-19!
They'll look to throw here on first down. Steps away to his left. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be a second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Now let's go! 3-19! 3-19!
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Being chased out left. It's grabbed over the middle by White. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Green 39! Green 39!
Back to throw now on first down. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
Back to throw now on second and 10. To Shepard, complete over the middle. Touchdown, Giants! Sterling Shepard with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Giants are going to jump back in front. So that's the rookie's first trip to the end zone, and I think it's safe to say one he'll always remember.
Oh, without a doubt. That one is going to be imprinted forever.
And New York set to take the field. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They'll try and start this drive in the air, eluding the pressure right. Out on the right, this is Cruz. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And they went big on first down. Proves unfruitful.
But depending on the team, they call that an explosive play or a chunk play, the one that they got on the previous one. They tried to go back and get another one, didn't they?
They did, but unsuccessful on that second attempt. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a return out shy of midfield. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
All right, here we go. Green, 39. Green, turn.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the 4th quarter, and they got a big one.
And such a close game, a very big one. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he finds a man with a crossing route. A gain of 6 there on 1st. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. They're going to hurry back to the line now. He'll drop to throw, and he's got his man, Donnell. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll make it 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw again. And he's got Will Tye complete. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. And now they're in the hurry-up. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Will Tye, his first touchdown on the year. And the G-men have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Brandon, is there any way you and I can join this quarterback in the zone he's in? He's absolutely feeling it. Touchdown after touchdown, throwing the ball.
The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. This is Shepard on the catch. Oh, you can't teach that. 30. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Illegal block in the back. Offense. Still 1st down.
And the defense in desperate need of a stop. They have to get off the field and get the ball back to their offense if they want a chance. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete. Getting late in the 4th now, Charles. 2-minute warning just around the corner.
Yeah, some teams just want to get to and then come out and attack for the rest of the game.
Now back to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. gun. Hitting Donnell here, the tight end right side. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. They come out here in the eye. They go play action here on first down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's Clayton. And New York set to take the field. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. So 2nd and 10 here. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll look to throw. Oh, he stays up. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Sterling Shepard in the final minute. And the G-men have taken the lead here in the 4th.
So many practices we watched over time where the offense works on scoring late in the game and finding a way to win, as we just saw there.
Just saw it right there. Now can they preserve that? Now a play fake here on first down. Steps away. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we saw a lot of points. Overtime comes. The defenses, they clamp down.
Rather amazing, isn't it? Because
it's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score...
Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. Set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Hits his target, the tight end, Will Tye. 23 yards on the play. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gaudens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like. Like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
So there you go, holding by the offense, and that'll push them back.
Changes everything now as you try and figure out what your playbook has for you. Longer yardage situations, tougher to execute and pick up first downs.
They'll look to throw. And an alley to run. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and 10. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on third after that incompletion. On play action, they'll throw. It's caught. Here's a rookie, Jarrell Adams. A pickup of 11, and it moves the chains. And these numbers on our monitor are getting hard to believe. He's closing in now right on the doorstep of 500 yards passing.
I'm glad that you watched the monitor and said it first because I had trouble absorbing that. That's big time right there, right? That means everything just about has gone right for them and his squad in this game. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. As the fans exit back out through the turn.
hustle out there today. Got a big game this week. Come on.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Here we go now. Blue line. Here we go now. 319. Here we go now. Green 39. All right, here we go. Blue landed.
Listen up, fellas. I think we all know what today was. Today's simply...